Hi guys, what's up? This is Gina Ifowe, the one and only African superstar, honorary Ghanaian. And today I want to send this message out to all my Ghana folk. Big shout outs to the viewers of the African Superstar platform, the customers of the AfricanSuperstar.com. Might I add, we have had our first order that was, shipped and received here to Ghana. So for those of you guys that don't know, yes, AfricanSuperstar.com is worldwide, okay? Go to the website and place your orders today. You can have it shipped to America. You can have it shipped to the UK, to Europe, and yes, here on the continent too. Yes. Big shout outs to Something for the Holidays. Stacy, my friend, she's the one who placed our very first order here to Ghana. I think that it was worth a special shout out. So big shout outs to you. Now, I want to prepare this message, and this message is called For Ghanaians at Home and Abroad. Lately, there have been, some things that have been going on here in Ghana, and a lot of Ghanaian people are not happy with some of the current living conditions. I don't think that it's unusual because, it's human nature. Everybody's problem is bigger than the next man's problem. And so it's quite interesting. A foreigner can come to Ghana and just love it and just kind of take everything in stride. And, they're not bothered by a lot of things that are going on. However, a local may have a very different experience. But one of the things that is really, really, really annoying, and I wouldn't be the African Superstar if I didn't touch on it, which is a lot of the Ghanaians abroad chipping in and commenting on the dynamic here on the continent, and many of them are so far removed from what is actually happening here in Ghana. And more importantly, many of them are not contributing to a Ghana of tomorrow. You see, the logic in being a Borga, okay, someone who is living abroad, spending all your time, spending all your resources, actually raising your children in that place, buying a home and a car and all these kind of things for 30, 40, 50 years. And what you can send to your homeland in remittances or, the months here and there you can spend. The wealth of any nation is its diaspora. And that is one area where the continent has been struggling. Because when our people go out to the international community, they begin to, assimilate with the international community. And then that results in them losing themselves. The other foreigners seem to maintain a sense of identity that when they go abroad, they still have ties to back home. So certainly as a member of the diaspora that now lives here in Ghana, I think that it's very, very hypocritical of many people abroad that are critiquing their homeland and critiquing the state of it and not making any efforts. You have people that are not even born and raised here. Hello. Hi. That have taken extreme measures to relocate, bring our businesses here, bring our lives here, our children and families, in what? In hopes of a better tomorrow, in hopes of a better Ghana. Because we understand that you have to invest where you want growth. That's the hashtag for this video. You must invest where you want growth. The model of millions of people, depending on a handful of a few called leaders, is crazy logic. Especially in the reality that we know as members of the diaspora that on the continent, money is power. You have Ghanaians that talk so negatively about their homeland, and it discourages people. And the reality is it's a mindset, because you have other foreigners that are coming here to a land that you have deemed uninhabitable, problematic, bad leaders, and every other thing, and they're coming here making their nest egg. Have you guys heard of a little people called the Chinese? And they're not just coming to Ghana, they're going all over the continent. Because what you guys see as barriers, they see as opportunity. So I wanted to send this message to Ghanaians home and abroad, to wake you up and remind you that you can be, if you choose to be, a part of the solution or not. all the weight and gravity of what's going on here in Ghana is not on our president or our leadership. It is on you and I, the broader spectrum. So until you guys out there in Europe, America, Australia are ready to do something constructive to address some of these problems, some things that, yes, we very well are within our realm to do something very well. Many things we could even do that don't even require approval of the government. Simple community efforts that we could do. And a lot of you guys will say, yeah, but, I send remittances. I support my family. Well, is that helping in economic growth? Is that helping in regards to jobless youth? What about helping our people to understand the reality of going out to the West? The reality is we have to provide opportunities if we want to retain our youth here. Our youth is the future. Hello? Are you guys aware that currently over half of the population here on the continent are under 30? So when you're trying to tell a jobless youth that, the opportunities in Ghana and, don't go abroad, but you're not actually doing anything to facilitate that. You're not actually providing any resources. You're not even actually providing any employment or any kind of foresight. It's counterproductive. So in closing, I want to say our people have to strive beyond their critical analysis of the problem. This is where we have so many experts, especially many African migrants in the international community. They are experts at what's happening here in Ghana, but there is nothing to boot behind them. There is no implementation behind them. If even a fraction of you guys doing your comments on Facebook and your hashtags fix the country and blah, 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 we're actually making efforts back here, we would see a tremendous change. I attribute most of the growth since I've been coming here to Ghana to members of the diaspora that have been coming back here and doing their due diligence. But honestly, for all the critics, it's not enough. It's not enough. And our focal point should always be our homeland. That should be, the diamond in our eye. I don't care where you go. Okay, there's no place like home. And if we're not working collectively to improve our home, and do what we can, at least I can say in my case, I know a lot of y'all can't say that, but I can say in my case, Gina, you have, with your life, done everything feasibly possible to enhance the quality of your continent. You have used your example. You have used your voice. You have used your resources. When I go to sleep at night, I can rest easy knowing that I have exerted all my effort in the direction of the place that I call home and the place that I love. Many of you guys can't do that, and that's where the problem is. So yes, I'm sending out this message to all my Ghanaians at home and abroad. Instead of working at them jaws and them lips, work them plans, work them dollars and euros and pounds and those CDs to enhance for a better Ghana. Don't entrust your fate to a handful of leaders. You can do something for yourself. Period. So I hope this message was well received. I know obviously some of our Ghanaian brothers and sisters will be upset, but that's okay. Somebody got to say it. And I actually have the grounds because I actually am doing exactly what I have promoted you to do. You have a laundry list about why you can't live here on the continent, and there are many foreigners that are figuring out how to live here on the continent. That's the irony. So I hope this was thought-provoking, and I hope maybe some of you took something away from it, and for others, that this is a call to action, because it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.